Hi everyone, welcome back to another anime review where I'm finally reviewing Girls Bravo. Yes, I know it's been a long time since I've reviewed Girls Bravo. I said that it won the poll, even though it's a tie between Ruka 7 now, but that's beside the point. So, Girls Bravo, what are my thoughts on it? Well, I'm gonna say this that the main character has a rash when girls touch him, except for the female main character, who's an alien from a different planet, where the planet where she comes from only has 10% of men. So all the women are fucking like, oh man. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. When it comes to that's the main focal point of the first season. Um, the main focal point of the first season. Now there are multiple characters that come into play that try to get her back to the alien world, which they do, but then she goes back so that way she can stay with her friend. That with her boyfriend because they are technically dating. It seems like it. They both love each other, so that's the main gist of the main reason why they're like that. So I'm not gonna knock it off like that. It's the main focal point. Now, when it comes to the side characters, I think the side characters are comically relief. His only male friend is blonde. He's a rich dude. He also has a sister that falls in love with him, which is kind of fucking funny. I'll get to her sister in a minute, but his main male friend, well, how do I put this? His male friend has he's probably the biggest pervert I've ever met on anything. Like, I mean, he takes fucking the main character from Desert Punks to shame because he just wants women, which is fucking ridiculous. However, he also gets a rash, but he only gets a rash when he touches men. That gets introduced in the first season. They don't really explain it in the second season that much anymore, which I don't understand that concept, but whatever. I'll get to the seasons because there are two seasons, so I'm just letting you know that. So, the main character is living his life with this alien girl in the Earth world. In the first season, the agency from her planet is trying to get her back. They do eventually get her back, but then she decides to go back to Earth because the main character is being a fucking I don't know. He's being a major bitch, and doesn't want her to go back, and she does go back. That introduce At the very end of the first season, they introduce another secret agent, which is a kid, so to speak, and she wants to be treated like an adult. That's a side story development, character development, stuff like that. So that's the main gist of her. As for the pervert's sister, she falls in love with the main character, but she is interesting because she can use magic, which baffles the fuck out of me. I'm like, she uses these dark arts and light magic and stuff like that, and it just baffles me. So that's the first season. When it comes to the first season, I think its structure is a lot more solid than the second season because the second season is just all over the place. My main problem with the second season, and this is the main focal point, the first season, good, solid. I'll give it. If I had to rate by season, the season one probably gets a 7 out of 10. I think it was really solid. The characters acted like the same thing, and this, that, and the other thing. For the second season, my main problem with it is the characters are like act like rubber bands. Their personalities go all over the place, which I don't understand that logic. Like I'm like why is she acting like a total douchebag to the main character? Like well, I kind of understand because she doesn't like the pervert because in the first season the pervert, his best friend who's the pervert, decided to grow up her and she beat the shit out of him. Pretty much. That's pretty much the so to speak. Her sticking point is that she likes to beat the shit out of the main two male characters, out of the only two male characters. Yeah, her sister also has bodyguards, which the girl bodyguard falls in love with her, which I think is pretty fucking funny. At the end of season two, the main her the guy's girl's friend he knew from childhood, she has three people fall in love with her: the pervert, the girl who is the pervert who wants to, be with her, and the alien and her former student teacher apparently, who's also an alien. So I don't understand that logic. It's just she's too powerful, and they want to be with her because she's that fucking powerful. So pretty much that's what pretty much the anime is. Now, when it comes to the second season, however, I think the characters are act like rubber bands. Like they don't act like every character. Like there's one episode where one of the main characters doesn't even show up at all, and that's what baffles me. Like I did not understand it. Also, the second season, until you get to the episode 6, the main villain doesn't get introduced until episode 6, and she only is there for like a split second. Like they tease it on episode 7, 8, 9, 10, and then when episode 10 comes around, then you finally figure out what the hell they're doing. But there's only 3 more episodes left, so I think that they introduced the main villain super late, and that's what my main problem with the second season is. Also, the second season doesn't have a really good structure because in the beginning of the second season, every episode from episode 1 to episode 6 is just comedy parody, and then there's no every episode is its own episode. They don't lean into another episode. There might be plots, of some of the stuff in the episode that go into another episode, but the main plot of the episode is like its own episode. They only focus on that plot. That's my main problem with this anime, and this is the main reason why I'm not gonna sit down and say, "Oh, this anime is the greatest anime ever." No, they do show boobs, they do show naked women because it's ecchi and it's comedy. As for the anime, it's kind of old. It's like it was made in 2004 and in 2006. So if you watch the dub, it's kind of outdated, so to speak. Because that's another thing I've realized is that they make a lot of mean comments towards the other characters in the dub version, and that's what caught my eye. So I'm not saying that it's like bad or anything. I'm just saying that. So as there are 24 episodes, so one of my final thoughts, I'm giving this anime a 5 out of 10. I just thought it was okay. The only saving grace of this anime is its comedy. The comedy is fucking phenomenal. They make jokes all over the place, and that's my main sticking point. Would you like me to watch Girls Bravo? What do you think about Girls Bravo? Would you want to watch it? Don't watch it if you're a kid, because it's not made for kids, especially this type of day. So I'm just letting you know. So I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care and always stay positive, or better yet, stay optimistic to some extent. The next anime review I'm gonna pick. So just want to let you know, I'll have another poll up later in the later in the later next month. I don't know when, but I will do a anime review of that. But this anime gets a 5 out of 10. I was kind of disappointed in the second season structure wise. They introduced the main villain really late, but they do tease it a few times in the earlier episodes. But I just felt like that they should have done stuff. They teased her. See, this is the main reason. One of the teachers is an alien, and she wants the main Momoka to come back with her. The problem with that is that they tease her where the robot is destroy. I think the robot's destroying the fucking school or something, which I don't understand that logic. No, wait, no. Yeah, like the episode where the robot destroys the school. Like she gets introduced early in the beginning, and then she's nowhere to be seen for the rest of the episode, which like baffles the fuck out of me. And then she doesn't appear again until episode 6, which is fucking stupid. But yeah, episode 6 of the second season, not episode 6 of the first season, because she's not in the first season, I don't believe. So I think the first season is really solid. I'll probably give it a 7 or an 8. But because the second season's kind of convoluted and sporadic all over the place, I'm giving this anime a 5. It's that dramatic. So I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care. Like I said, always stay positive. Okay, guys? Peace out, bitches!